Today we are traveling by tuk-tuk 4 kilometers north of the beautiful city Siem Reap to visit perhaps the most magnificent man-made wonder of the world. Angkor Wat, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the largest temple with over 72 temples and structures covering 400 acres known as the Angkor Wat Archeological Park. In Khmer, the word Angkor means capital city, and Wat means temple. Angkor Wat is surrounded by a wall and a moat beyond. The impressive moat is over 250 feet wide and 13 feet deep. Over 1.5 million cubic meters of sand and silt had to be removed and filled with water. It has several important features. At the time of construction, it was a canal for transport of materials. Following, it provided protection. Perhaps most importantly, its design stabilizes the temple's foundation, controlling the water level, preventing groundwater from rising too high or too low. Angkor Wat was built in the 12th century. It took approximately 32 years to build. It is believed that its original purpose was as the mausoleum for the Hindu ruler King Suryavarman II, who came to rule after killing his great uncle. Designed with 5 towers reaching the gods in the sky, the construction was not completed until approximately the year 1150, just shortly after Suryavarman's death. Many believe that the central tower is the site of his burial. Angkor Wat was designed with 5 towers representing the 5 peaks of Mount Meru, an important mountain in Hindu mythology, the home of gods. Unlike most Hindu temples, the largest and central temple was oriented to the west, the direction of death, standing 700 feet above the ground. This is possibly due to its site as a burial ground for the king. Facing the sunset, this is a favorite time of the day for over 2.5 million visitors each year. The site for Angkor Wat was once marshland, being reclaimed by digging a large pit, then filled with sand and stone layers. There were no quarries near the site. Large sandstone and laterite blocks had to be transported from Phnom Kulen Mountain 50 kilometers away, down the Siem Reap River and canals by rafts. The inner sandstone was softer and used for carvings. Laterite was used on the outside for strength. 5 to 10 million large bricks were used in the construction with over 300,000 laborers. Each block weighs some 3,300 pounds. Blocks were cut to perfection with no mortar used in the joints. The art of stone carving in Cambodia predates the construction of Angkor Wat. Limestone has been used for centuries because of its softness, making it ideal for carving. Khmer-style art evolved in the 7th century AD, characterized by detail in the presentation of human forms. The art at Angkor Wat is a magnificent display of religious art in Khmer style and includes statues, floral embellishments, geometrical patterns, and the 8 famous galleries known as bas-reliefs. The bas-reliefs were chiseled by artists in the stone and depict important stories about Khmer life and beliefs. There are over 1,200 square meters of depictions. A famous bas-relief is called the Churning of the Ocean of Milk, which shares the story about the origin of man and good versus evil. Now more than 900 years old, Angkor Wat remains largely intact despite its age and superior construction. There has been some damage owing to age, weather with months of heavy rains in Cambodia's rainy season, and even wars evidenced by bullet holes in the stones that exist today. At the time of its building, Angkor was the center of the Khmer Empire. Over the years, its significance in religion, politics, and culture changed. Once the center of a nation, the capital city Angkor was abandoned, possibly following a drought that brought devastation to the area. With time, its importance re-emerged in Buddhism from the 13th century to the 1800s. Today, Angkor Wat has important information about Khmer history, how people lived, how animals were used, and even what they knew about the earth and astronomy. It is one of the most important archaeological sites in the world, and much information has been gleaned through expert study at the site. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Angkor Wat stands as a monument unprecedented in architectural design and construction, a tribute to Khmer ancestry. Featured in the center of the Cambodian flag and on several reals, Cambodian money. Angkor Wat, the largest religious monument standing worldwide today, reflects the pride and heart of the beautiful Cambodian people. After hours exploring the towers of Angkor Wat, we visited the Bayon Temple, yet another magnificent structure at the park. Also built in the 12th century, it was initially a Buddhist temple. Several decades later, it became a Hindu temple under King Jayavarman VII. It is best known for its 49 towers decorated with over 200 faces carved into the stone, facing the four cardinal directions.